Hi guys, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to show you another video on the DIY leather earrings. So I've got a little haul here today from where I went to Hobby Lobby and brought in some of this leather. So I want to show you that and then kind of show you the stuff that I have, just basic stuff you need to get this done. I already have done a video previously on this, so I'll have it linked down below and I'll try to have it where it plays right after this video. So that way you can check that out, maybe be a little bit more helpful. So I'm going to show you one design that I'm going to use to either make it a 1-layer, 2-layer, maybe add some monograms or something like that. $4.99, but I highly recommend to purchase these when it's 50% off because it makes them $2.50 a piece. So one of the ones that I got is a plaid. I know this was a really popular in 2018. I thought it would be super cute, so we're going to try some different things out with that. I really wished I had some black leather. I think I may have some Cricut leather somewhere, and I think the last video that I did, I actually did this, and I didn't mean to, but I think I did all of them with Cricut leather. Somebody had pointed that out one day and was like, do you use anything else? Yes, I mostly use this. That's just what I had on hand. But I may have some black leather Cricut stuff. I need to go through and look, but I really wished I did, and I hope I do because that'll be a cute backing for this if I do a double layer. So plaid. This lighter color pink here, I don't know, blush, so they're calling this one blush. Really love this color. It's super cute. Blush gold, I love this one. It kind of just like a rose gold, so it's got a shine to it. Really love that. I know we mostly picked out pinks. I had my cousin with me, so she's gonna get quite a bit of these, so she picked out some stuff. But this is a rose gold, so this was blush gold, so you can see a little bit of the difference, more pinky here. All right, we got a silver that's just like that one, but it's just called 125A silver. This was super cute. They had another one that was super shiny like this right here, but it was the same thing, but shiny, if that makes sense. So it's not this color, but just shiny. But we really like the way that this one came out. This cheetah print was super cute. This, well, leopard. Sorry, leopard. So this is a leopard. We got two of the chunkies because I know you guys have had a lot of questions on how to cut the chunky glitter and how it would cut. So we're going to test that out. So the two that I got was silver glitter and then gold. So both of these are glitter. Another thing I want to point out is I was looking at them after the fact, and I noticed that they said they were 100% polyester, which means we can sublimate on these. So I want to maybe test that out and see. That may be another video, but I definitely want to try that on these leathers. We could make zipper pouches or doing the earrings and put your kids' photos on them. Something like that would be really cute. Also in this video, you'll see here in a little while, I'll show some pictures. I made like the thank you gifts for my cousin's baby shower. You'll see those, you know, what I did with those as well. But anyways, like I said, so 100% polyester, so we could sublimate. I want to see if they have a lighter color, like maybe close to a white or a light tan, so the image comes out better. If not, we're trying it on this for sure. So I hauled all those in. I got $20 worth the leather there. So using the 50% off sale, that was $20 total. I wanted to show this little container here because I did find it. There's a huge clearance thing going on again at Hobby Lobby. Thing I did get that some of you may not have seen, but anyways, this basket right here, it was originally $16.99 and I got it for $4.24. So it looks just like this. So it's got the really big basket here, and then all these inserts that's going to go into it. I need to cut all these off. I haven't done that yet, so I could show you what it looks like. But what I plan on doing is I'm going to use it for my earrings. So if I'm working on some rolls, I could have those in here. So say I'm working on a thing of earrings, I could have my colors picked out, pop them in here. If I'm working on several of them, I could do that as well. Or I could take another one of these baskets and pile in my tools. So say my pliers and things like that. And then another thing is I could, you know, sort out my colors. And obviously I need little containers for these. But say I sort out the colors of my earring backs and loops in there. But I have like my colors of leather. So that way I can just take it to the table and work on it. So I'm pretty excited about this. The two things that I've done, I haven't got too fancy with these things yet, but these were also 50% off the jewelry shop. And so I got the earring backs right here, and they come with 60 pieces, $2.99, so for $1.50 when they're 50% off. And then the jump rings comes with 175 pieces for $2.99, so $1.50 as well. So $6 for all of these, and that gets me going for a lot of earrings. I'll be able to put these in some containers, and I can fit all those and then fit my tools. And then once again, be able to take all my colors that I'm currently using. Or if you pre-cut, already have your earrings, which I'm going to show you in just a second, I could have, say, some extra colors there, but have a ton of pre-cut ones, different sizes, different colors, and already just have them ready to go. I'm going to show you really quick on Cricut Design Space what pattern I'm using. I'll have it linked down below. It's free for Cricut Access members. Okay, so now we're over here at Cricut Design Space. So what I wanted to show you, a simple way to make these earrings. This is just some of the stuff I've worked on, but I want to show you really quick. So I just go to New Project, and then you're going to go to Projects. It says All Categories. I'm just going to start typing in earrings and go. And then it should start popping up. So whether you want to make some of these different creative ones, but right here you can see they embossed it, but we're not doing that. So all I'm going to do is hit customize, and that way I can double it up and stuff. So you could leave it like this. You can have it cut your circle for you. Basic, it's already sized down for you and all that goods, right? But I'm not. I don't want it to cut the holes, and I want to double it up. So first thing I'm going to do is hit contour. And I'm going to hit hide all contours and exit. Now I can delete this one, copy this one, but I'm not. I'm just going to do it again. Hit contour, hide all contours, exit. So now that circle's gone. Perfect. So now I'm going to duplicate because I need another one. And I'm going to size it down just a little bit. Then I'll put it right on top to see if that's good enough. So say I'm happy with that because I just want a little small increment there. Looks good. You could do as much as you wanted. So say that I want it to be real small on there like this, but I'm not. So I'm going to hit undo. Undo. There we go. So say I'm happy with that. Then I'm going to click on it and duplicate. So there you go. I'm ready for my earrings. Now, I don't want it to cut the hole out for me. I'm going to do that. Now, if you don't have some sort of hole punch or crocodile, make sure my stuff lines up correctly. So I just use my crocodile to punch my holes in there. So that's pretty much it. Now, if you don't want to double it up, you could just do the single layer. Now, in my other video, I show you monogramming and stuff like that. So I've already showed that. So definitely, like I said, check that out. Okay, so I've got everything else cut out, but right now I'm on that big old thick chunky glitter. So what I'm going to try to do for my first attempt is I've got my purple mat, which is the most sticky, and I'm going to put this face down. So normally, and actually, yeah, face down. So that way it can cut through everything else, and maybe we may just have to kind of pull apart, or it'll cut all the way through the glitter. We're about to find out. So if the first setting don't work, then I'm going to try another, but I'm just going to do, I went to fabric, the fabric setting. I didn't type in just leather. I went to fabric setting, then chose faux leather, which then gave me the rotary blade option. So I'm just trimming this down here. And if you need to, you can always take your tape, your like painter's tape, your purple tape, and go around the edges here to really hold that on, okay? So, like I said, I've just got it face down, and I've got it on that faux leather settings, and I'm going to go ahead and load this. And I'm going to hit go, and we'll just see what happens with this first set. All right, so let's unload the mat and see what we've got. See if we're gonna be able to just pull them out or whether we need to cut around them. So yeah, looks good. So we may have a little bit of sticking here and there, but it looks okay. It's not any yanking or nothing. So face down, I would recommend. The reason why is because, let me pull this off here really quickly. The reason why is, if not, your blade's going to be rubbing on this, and I don't think it's going to be able to cut all the way down, whereas if you're cutting on this side, it's getting it. But if you go through here, I don't think it would get all the way through the back, if that makes sense. So I highly recommend you flip them upside down. Go to your fabric settings and choose faux leather that way. Don't just type in leather. Go to your fabric settings. Now, the last time I cut these earrings out, I cut them out with the regular knife blade, I believe. So you can do that. I'm sure you can do it with this, just you want a little bit more pressure and stuff like that. But this time I really wanted to try that rotary blade. So you can see there was no yanking. They perfectly came out. You can see the cuts on those look really, really well. So I'm going to go ahead and get the gold one cut out. So there's a great setting if you guys haven't already tried that. And those are super thick and chunky glitter. Hopefully you guys can pick that up. Or if you go pick up a roll of this yourself, you'll be able to kind of see that. So let me finish cutting these out and we'll be right back. Okay, so I've went through and I've cut out. So what I did was I cut out either 3 or 4 sets of each one. And as in sets, I mean, so one big, one small, that would stack like this. Let me show you really quick. And just like that. So I have the sets, right? So that way, and like I said, so this is considered one set. So I cut out 3 or 4, I can't remember. And then still left me tons of vinyl. But that way, tons of leather. So I could take some big ones here and then some small ones and kind of play around with different ones and figure out exactly what I want to do. So just like that, just continue. So, or if I want to play with the big one in that color and then play with some of these other pieces here, I can do that as well. So, so I have tons to choose from. I just went through all of them, like I said, and as I continue to get more, I'll continue to do that. I only cut off 12 inches, so I still have the whole other 12. So it's 24, so I have a whole other sheet, whether I want to do designs or whatever it may be. As well as when I did that, I had all this excess. So this is my Cricut black that I went back and found, and I did have some. So I went back and cut that so I could play with those, the plaid. And then on these, the glitter I have to cut upside down so they're in this direction. The rest of them are correct. But I have all this extra. So I still have all these for some extra earrings as well. And I'll save them. So what I'm going to do is put these face down so that way they're all in the same way. And then I can just roll them up like this and then pop on a rubber band and kind of keep them here in the basket if I want to as well. I'm going to have all these in here so that way I have different colors to play with. What I did was mix up, and I'll probably figure out a different solution, little containers, but I just mixed the same color from the little circles to the earring backs, and so I have them like this. But this is what I plan on doing. So I would take, say, this one out here. You can't see it because it's on the top. I could always have it on the side here. Okay, tools. And then I could get my earring backs and stuff over on the side like that, and then keep this open. So while I'm working, if I lose a little earring back here, so say if I drop it, I can easily find it and be in this bucket. So I'm going to just kind of work like that. So hopefully you guys will be able to see everything. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you how I'm going to do these. Okay, so I use my crocodile to do my circles, and so you can either do the bigger one, which is right here, or the really small one. This is not really, really small, but I think it's the perfect size, so that's the one I use. Okay, so let's work our way up first. Let's do a pair of single first. So if I was just going to do the single, I'm going to layer these on top of each other so I can make sure my circles that I punch are going to be in the exact same spot. So I'm going to do that just like that, and then try to center that as best as possible and just pop that through. So there's my hole. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right, so easy peasy just like that. Then the next thing we're going to do is take our pliers, and I'm going to take the silver ones here, so I'm going to need to get 2 of those. So see how this basket's already coming into play. Hopefully you guys can score some on the clearance. If not, like I said, I think the Dollar Tree carries some stuff like this. Same as maybe TJ Maxx or something. So I'm going to take that circle, and all I do is get my little needle nose in there and kind of carefully pull them apart just a little bit, just like that. And then I'm going to pop my earring back on here, and then go ahead and pop that down in that circle. Hopefully you guys could see everything. Just like that. Then all I have left to do is push it together just like that. Now, I don't worry about what direction these are facing. So what you want to do is when you're done, you want to make sure that when it dangles from the ear, that it's going to be straight. So if it wasn't, I would just grab this here a little bit and twist this just a little bit to make sure it goes straight. So I don't really mess with that till the end. So there is one. And then we'll do another one. Like I said, I know I've done this before, but I thought it would be great to just kind of go a little bit more in depth. Okay, so I've got that pushed out there. And then I'll just pop it in that circle. I know it's kind of hard to tell when you're doing something so tedious, but you can see there, all that's left to do is just close it up. All right, there we go. Once again, you just want to make sure that they're going to face backwards, and if I need to, I'll just kind of hold it and kind of turn it like that a little bit. So there is a super cute pair. I know it's kind of hard because they're down there, but they're super sparkly and super shiny. So there's just a plain little pair like that. All right, so now let me get one that's going to layer up. Let me find something. Let's see what we want to work with. something like that. And I could always lay some down here so I can start getting out some ideas here. So let's see. Something like that's cute. The little ones by themselves as well would be cute to have them. They'd be just as cute by themselves as well. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do with this leopard print, I'm gonna do a gold one on top. And what I'm gonna do, it's gonna be the same thing. So I'm gonna try to cut through all mine at the exact same time. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna layer the two big ones on top of each other, right? Then I'm gonna layer a small one. Whoop. Try to make sure everything's staying lined up. Layer another small one, just like that. Then I can take my hole punch and go ahead and punch a hole through all of them at the same time, just so that way I can make sure they're where they're all supposed to be, lined up together. All right, so then you're gonna take two. We've got our hole, so I need to go ahead and take, I think on this one, I'm gonna go ahead and use this color here. So I'm gonna get two of the circles and then two of the backs together. All right, just like that. Once again, you're just gonna take your little ring, open that up, go ahead and get your earring back on there. And then I'm gonna go ahead and get that circle on here. Just like that. And then try to carefully close it up just like that. There it is, super cute. I'm really loving the way that those ones came out. So let me go ahead and get one more. Get my back on. And then pop them through. You could always do them one at a time if that's easier for you. And then close these up. And it's a lot easier to work with if you didn't make your opening so big, so try to keep them as small as possible. So there you go, just like that, super cute. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and continue to play with these and put a couple of them together, maybe do some more of the single ones. And then I'll meet you right back here at the end. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you the last pair. So I'm gonna do 2 big pink ones and 2 of the small silver glitter ones. So once again, I just stack them all. So I get the 2 bigs together, the 2 smalls together. You can stack them however you want. I just feel like this is the easiest to make sure that they do line up. And then I just line up my hole and punch. Then after that, I just kind of, you can see I just get 2 little circles, 2 earring backs, and then I kind of line them up. So I give the 2, what am I doing? Oh, 1 big, 1 small, there we go. And then I'll just set them down somewhere because now it's kind of getting full. But you could see all the possibilities that I've got so far, and there's just so many more. I mean, I could just do, you know, small ones, single by themselves, big ones by themselves. I can continue to mismatch. Like I said, some of these you guys may not really like. It may not be your style, but I'm just trying to pair them up as best as I can, just kind of playing around to show you as many possibilities as I can with just this little bit. Now, like I said, Hobby Lobby does have a ton more, I'm sure, online, and I will be purchasing, this is something we'll be doing again on the channel, I will be purchasing some stuff online. I've seen where people are purchasing big pieces of the chunky glitter ones online, so I do want to figure that out and do that as well, so that way we could play around with some of those different kinds of the chunky glitters and see how well it cuts with the Cricut with different brands, if that makes sense. But like I said, I just wanted to show you guys, hopefully this video wasn't just too much talking and then too much of this and too much fast forwarding. I just wanted to show you guys some different ways basically of using what's on hand at Hobby Lobby to be able to put in your next booth or boutique or little trade show, or even making for your next friend for Christmas, baby showers. These would be perfect for Valentine's Day. You could make these and pass them out to your friends, co-workers. If you are a hubby that messes with a Cricut, cut these out for your wife. Are they super cute though? You have several different, you can see all the different ones I've came up with so far. You can see the 2 different ways I would kind of take some and do them. So I would have it where it has the block on top and then the block underneath, so I can kind of show you the difference when you kind of play around with those. And then you've seen several different ways that I played with those, whether putting them by themselves, putting them with a silver, putting the gold on top. The possibilities are endless, so much fun. And like I said, 20 bucks, you can see how many more I can still make over here. I've still got a ton left. Plus I've got 12, I still got the exact same amount in sheets, so 12 inches on each roll, so I can still make the exact same amount all over again for 20 bucks. So I just think it's awesome. This would be a great birthday party for your kids. Go ahead and cut a bunch of these out and let your kiddos make the earrings together with her little friends. I think would be super sweet as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys found it helpful in some sort of way, and I will see you on the next one.